me say this, and understand what I'm telling you. And I'm on record for this. Eric Bischoff is a no-good, lousy son of a bitch.
What's up? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Mod Nick Chokehold podcast. We back for that.
We back, baby. We back.
Another week.
Yes.
Another week. Where have we been?
Every fucking word, goddamn.
On your fucking business, yo.
Shit.
Well, we're back.
Yes,
sir.
Indeed.
Yeah, we back.
Chokehold Wrestling Podcast, the Mob, Money Over Boxes.
The Mob.
One and only, goddamn it.
The one and only Mob forever. Mamba mentality.
Goddamn right.
Nigga.
That's right.
You know what I
Let's
mean?
go.
Like, meat
15.
stick mafia.
Hey,
15.
Hey, whoa.
15, nigga.
Don't
4
think.
plus 4 is 15.
Don't think like
Shut
that.
your.
Don't think like that.
Don't think
chill,
with logic.
chill. Meat stick.
Don't think like that neither.
Don't
jerky.
think with
No,
logic,
no.
all right?
Because it's 8.
No,
that's not
no,
Mob
it's just
Maddox.
my. Look, we talking about
beef
mob
jerky.
We're not talking
fucking
about
Maddox, all
mathematics.
right?
We're talking about mob Maddox.
Thank you.
It's a different numerical curriculum. Curriculum.
Congratulate.
The numbers
Can you say that?
Congratulate.
Can you say that again?
coagulate.
Congratulate.
Hey,
Coagulate. What's up?
Congratulate. Congratulate.
Say what?
Could you say
I
that
like
again?
Say what?
What you just said?
The mob, nigga. That's what I
Thank
said.
you.
I've been
Money
saying
over botches.
since episode 1.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Money over botches,
Fuck
goddamn
you.
it.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Hope y'all are well. Hope you gentlemen are well.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
For first time viewers and listeners, you're listening/hearing. Yeah, that makes sense. I am your CWP World Champion, the Killer Kaiju, Big Papa if you mangy, Big Evil if you nasty.
You've done it now.
The fucking hateful one Pagayam out
Yeah.
that makes sense. Nah, no, I'm chilling. But how are you gentlemen? Who are viewers listening/viewing?
Well, I guess you know I'll go first because again I'm still in the lead. Don't you forget.
Hey, man.
This best of 7 is still going on, and
Yes,
I am
indeedy.
currently in the lead.
Yes,
and I
indeedy.
am very close to
Very
becoming not only the CWP champion once again.
Oh, wow.
Hey, pal.
Oh.
I'm not your enemy here.
But-
Don't you bark up the tree.
But
Hey, man, I'm chilling.
But that's for another day. Right now, I have the Supreme Intercontinental Championship and the World's Wettest Championship in my possession very soon. But of course, it's the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour. Funky like a monkey, still smoking that chunky 5.
Dummy, yeah.
Oh, wow. The hate
that
is
is hate.
real.
That's
hate.
fucked up.
That
That's
is hate.
Pure hate.
That's okay. That's
Pure
okay
adulterated
because it's all right because
Dummy, yeah.
Hey, that's okay. That's okay because this
Salty.
this
Still
dummy
right.
this
Salty.
dummy is currently in the lead. Like I said,
Mm.
now
3-1.
as I was rudely interrupted,
Dummy,
he is the Radiance Man,
dummy,
Damn.
the big bad Sunny Daddy. Big Son Lebowski, if you're nasty, don't at me if she chooses me.
Thank you.
He is the former Supreme Intercontinental Champion, the former CWP World Heavyweight Champion, and he will soon become a 3-time Supreme Intercontinental Champion and a brand new World's Wettest Champion.
dummy,
Damn.
The hate is there,
The
but
hate is there.
it's documented though.
Yes, it is.
Documented.
It is. It is. It is. I'm sorry.
3-1.
3 to
3-1.
1.
You need to do
All
better.
I need is one more.
You do better. All right. You doing better with your invitations. I
Do
see
better.
that. That's good.
You're over there. You're over there being disrespectful. Do better. Do better, because all I need is one more win, my good man. One more win.
One more.
No chance in hell. There's no chance in hell.
That makes sense.
I know you ain't just gonna let him push the buttons on you. Okay. Let's see.
For what you people see right now, my demeanor,
Goddamn right.
my attitude, you might not like me because I'm a bastard. And also known as the world Witness champion. Something that he would not sniff.
Wow.
Because he has no chance in hell.
Not at all, huh?
Not at all. Not at all.
Wow.
Dummy. Dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Dummy. Dummy.
The buttons,
Dummy.
the hitting
Dummy.
the buttons. You know what I'm saying? It's like the shots being fired. It's like right here, that pop, back to back, back to back, back to back. I fucking love it. My goddamn ratings. That's what the fuck I want to fucking see. God damn it.
Ratings, I want a conversation.
Villainy
You will
never
get it,
rests.
sir.
Oh my God, okay.
Villainy never rests.
Villainy never rests.
Especially of the absolute variety.
Got something, sir.
Best CEO of all time. Better than the man.
Only
Better
on
than
the
the
world
Better than
with
that
a
man.
champion.
Better than
I'm
McMahon.
also the supreme intercontinental champion.
Look at the gold. Look at the gold.
Something a
Dummy.
lost.
Oh! He called you a dummy.
Don't you hear that?
A lot of talk for somebody that is currently in a disadvantage. So
That's where villainy thrives.
The heat is just going crazy right now. The heat, the fire, the flames is just igniting.
Everyone loves a hero, but always denies the villain.
Put it on a t-shirt.
you should be a rapper. You should be a rapper. You should be a rapper.
It should be on a t-shirt
Yeah,
so I can
should
sell
be.
it
You should
So
be
I
for
can
my
rap.
goddamn ratings.
This best of 6 up with a victory.
Best of 7.
7.
The 7.
Watch
7.
Just this is what you call a champion? How could he forget what this event is all about?
Because it's not going to go to 7. That's why I said 6.
Oh.
He calling it.
He calling it. He
We-
calling this
we
shit.
shall-
He dialed the number.
We shall
Quick dial.
definitely
Speed dial.
We shall definitely see.
Google,
Because
call this number. Right.
Like I said,
What?
he can do all this talk, all that he wants, but just know that 3-1.
3-1.
3-1. 3-1.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. And all it takes is one more win. All it takes is one more win, and your whole world will be coming down.
How frustrating it'll be if I climb my way back up from 1.
It can happen.
It can happen.
It can happen.
It can happen.
But it's a slim chance.
Hey, man.
And that's all villains need is a slim chance.
They just need a chance.
It just need a chance.
Need a chance.
That's all they need.
But we need a chance for you all to be introduced by the guy who runs the day-to-day here. Last but not least, sir, please.
MFP, GMT, General Manager Tony, TMT, Too Much Tony, King Nas, if you're nasty, bend the knee, kiss the ring, watch the watch as it drips on my fucking ratings, goddammit. All right? Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
I'm
Thank you.
complimenting.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Thank
I'm
you.
complimenting.
Thank you. All right. And also, the wise man, the
Oh,
wisest
shit.
of them all, Paul Hayden. The intensity that's going on right here, I love it. I thrive off the heat, the hate that is between you two. It's going to be glorious. And I mean, also wonderful for my ratings.
Do you care? Honestly, do you care who comes out with the victory?
I don't give a fuck who comes out with the victory, because you know why? Because I come out with the victory, because I will reign supreme with my goddamn ratings, because I will be the #1 general manager of all general managers, goddammit. Because I run the ship that was bought by the best CEO of all time, Dante Endeavor.
Dante Endeavor.
I run this, okay? This is my shit, and it will be the greatest of all time. It will be produced as the most wonderful goddamn event of all goddamn time between you two and all the events that happen from the CWP. Do you hear me, ladies and gentlemen? And I'm gonna need you to recognize and realize that I just care about my ratings.
It didn't matter if I was champion. It doesn't matter if Vast stays champion. It doesn't matter if Sun Hero regains gold. It doesn't matter as long as the ratings are up.
Long as those stars are 5 and 6 in Dave Meltzer's world.
Very cutthroat. Very kill or be killed.
Law of the land,
take no
law of the
prisoners.
jungle. I'm the big lion. I want it all.
You sound like the topic of discussion this week.
It's all business.
Sound like one Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Nah, I ain't that crazy.
Last week, Mr. McMahon, the much anticipated Netflix documentary,
Yes.
was released. A 6-part docu-series covering the life and career of Vince McMahon all the way up to current day, where some nasty allegations rendered him all in all leaving WWE completely.
He had the baby oil before, did he?
I
Right.
doubt
They probably shared,
Put it like that.
probably
Put it
shipped some
like
extra
that.
bottles
I kind
full
of think
too.
it's some kind of connection between the two.
It is.
Like, in
I'm pretty
some
sure it is.
small, there's one
I don't
small
think that's
thread
true.
that links.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be
Just-
surprised.
Just know that he had baby oil too.
Yep.
That's all y'all need to know.
Probably about
He did.
2,000
He did.
bottles.
Jesus.
Baby
I
oil
was like, they
on the
made the
wall
bottles. I mean,
with his
it was
names
oiled up a
of
lot.
toys of wrestlers that,
But
you know.
it was a 6-part docu-series.
Yeah.
Christ, it was a 6-part docu-series
Sick, just sick.
talking about the man, the myth, the enigma, Vince McMahon. And obviously, I don't think we're gonna go episode by episode because it was so much in each episode that we're just
Yes.
gonna talk about it, just in one big old congratulation.
Yeah,
We're gonna talk about it.
right.
Congratulate all 6
Gonna
episodes.
congratulate all 6 episodes. Come on, dog.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, bro.
And in all,
Hey,
and in
that's
all
why you
6
surprised Triple Crown.
episodes, I'm gonna tell you
Can't
like
hate
this.
you for that. I
Let's
can't use
equagulate
everything. You
this
take
shit.
everything from me.
What's
Let's no. Let's equagulate this shit. In all 6 episodes, Hulk Hogan was a hoe.
Oh, that nigga was a straight
That
bitch,
nigga was
bro.
a hoe, the biggest
The
hoe
meat
of all
riding,
time.
the
All
Dick-
right,
the brother Dick Riding was crazy, bro.
insane.
Him and Bruce Pritchard.
Oh
the
my
meat
God.
riding.
Now you shouldn't be surprised about Hulk Hogan. You damn sure shouldn't be surprised about Bruce
It's
Pritchard.
crazy
It's
though.
insane though.
Whatever the
It's
fuck his
insane.
name is.
But at the same
Brother
time, he
love,
added
fucking-
yeah,
he
fuck
has a certain loyalty to Vince because
He does.
with how Vince helped him out in his personal life. Like,
And
I mean, how can you
But
not?
see that, but see,
But at the same
man,
time, it's
man,
like,
fuck
damn.
that. That loyalty can only run so deep when you caught up in some shit of this magnitude.
Yeah,
Now, I'm just saying, like, I'm like, bruh, I'm already out of the company. What more? What I got to lose? It ain't like I can come back into that junk with Triple H under the helm. So
Right.
I'm like, shit. I would have just said, I just would have been flat out honest about everything. But I mean, but for them, it's just like, cause they kind of on this same, they was on that same shit too. So that's why he's not gonna badmouth Vince like that.
Yeah.
Unless like Vince end up going to jail or something like that. But I don't know.
I don't think they probably don't speak on it. They have.
They gonna plead the fifth like a motherfucker.
Bro, we can literally start with, I guess, kind of the first thing that they really alluded to, which was the relationship between Vince and his father.
Yeah.
Vince McMahon Sr.
Uh-huh.
Vince Jr. proclaimed that his dad didn't come into his life until he was 12 years old.
Yeah.
12 years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
12 years old, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What was he doing the other year?
They never fucking talked about it.
What was he doing? Like,
Getting the wrestling company up.
Understand.
I think he was really getting Capital Pro Wrestling up, and it made WWW up. I think because that's what he was really doing.
Then of course he was around that time where, you know, men just up and left.
Right.
Like,
They ain't give a
you
damn.
know,
They just left. Like, hey, I
it's-
gotta get this money back. They ain't gonna come
that,
back.
but also it was just like
That's
at
the
that
cigarette
time,
thing. I'm finna go get some cigarettes and don't come back.
They never
Crazy.
come back.
Get some milk,
But
man.
not joking about it for real. But that was just, you gotta look at the time frame that was going on. Like, no social media, nothing of that nature back then. So of course, like, dudes could just up and leave their family and go to a whole new state,
Right.
and, you know, live a whole new life. You
Right.
wouldn't
Have
even
a whole
know.
other family. Yep.
Right. You wouldn't even know unless you
Went there.
branch, you like at least try to branch out, like through mail or some shit like that. But
Right.
yeah, it's crazy. I didn't think he was gone from the man's life for like 12 years. I mean, up to the time he was 12 years old.
Just going by what he said, and again, when it comes to Vince McMahon and Hulk Hogan, you have to take everything with a grain of
With
salt.
a grain of
I think the very first like fucking clips of the whole docu-series when you first press play on the first episode is Vince saying, "I wish I could tell you the real stories." And the interviewer goes like, "What stories?" Like, I can't tell you. You know what? I'll give you just enough
Wow.
to make them interesting. So from the jump, I will only tell you what I want you to know. I'm not going to give you the full thing. So everything has to be taken with a grain of salt when it comes to him.
Yep.
He is a promoter, so you
I
think he
feel
might.
like-
What he said was probably the actual story, but he was just saying it to make it seem interesting.
That's all we have is what he gives us.
I feel like he's gonna take a lot of stuff to the grave.
And yeah. But
Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna happen.
yeah.
Cause
Yeah.
case in point, you know, Jimmy Snooker, we would never know. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
unfortunate, yeah.
We
That's
can
very
speculate.
unfortunate. But so this is like the same, not of that nature, but it's still bad. You
Yeah.
know, you never really gonna know what happened with the victims, and like if Vince decides to like, oh, I'm a croak, and y'all would never hear this shit again.
Yeah.
You would have
Right.
to only believe off of word of mouth, like the people that are still alive to like have experienced Mr. McMahon.
To try to piece everything together.
And even then, like it'll still be difficult.
Right.
Unless, like, you really got concrete evidence. Like you
Speculation.
Hey, shout out to Mr. Endeavor, because we were all watching it, and he said it. He coined the phrase, "Vince is gonna die with the lie."
Yep.
He will never tell you everything.
Yep.
He'll flat out lie to you.
Yeah.
He
Like
will
it ain't
die
shit.
with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It does not matter.
And move on.
And move on. So again, his dad didn't come into his life, from his words, until he was 12. Never talked about, where he was the previous 12 years.
Right.
11, 12.
And yeah, and once Vince Jr. saw what Vince Sr. does, of course, I want in.
Right.
I want in on it.
Right.
And just again, man, again, something that I personally can't relate to, but it's a common thing. Your son just wanna earn the respect of the father.
Yeah.
Just a pat on the back, a good job, something as simple as "I'm proud of you."
Yeah.
From a father to a son can do wonders.
Oh, hell yeah.
And from the jump, that's all Vince wanted.
Yeah.
Junior wanted from Senior.
Yeah.
But it's like once they both got of age, old enough, Vince started working for his dad with the WWF,
Right.
and just kind of going in and pace of the documentary. Once I think Vince flat out told him like, yeah, I want in on it. I want the company.
Yeah.
Doubted him. Vince Sr. doubted him. A lot of his other colleagues doubted Vince Jr.
Yeah.
So it's almost like from the jump. I mean, depending on what kind of avenue in life you go through, it's like from the jump, Vince Jr. had doubters. He had people trying to hold him down.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And forked up the money somehow to pay for the company.
Mm-hmm.
And his dad was fucking shocked.
Yep.
Almost like, bro, how did you fucking do this? then it becomes his company.
Yep. Bought him out.
And man, the documentary explained it beautifully, the whole territory system of wrestling back in the day.
Yeah.
Different parts of the country had different regions, and they had this promotion, and this part, that promotion.
Yeah.
And everyone, it was a buddy system. It was a shake hand agreement.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll switch shit around. We'll fucking
I give you my guy for your guy. Type
Yeah,
shit.
bro.
We'll
Yeah.
let, like,
This tag
3
team for that tag team type shit.
Yeah, or we'll send about 3 guys over to your promotion.
Yeah.
We'll
Right.
send about 5 guys to my promotion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
shit
bro.
like that.
It was a
Right.
good buddy system, bro.
Right.
Bro, it was solid.
Yeah.
But Vince saw that and was like,
Nah.
fuck out of here.
Immediately chose violence.
Right.
In theory, chose violence. So what do? He asked his dad built the WWF to be like the biggest promotion within the country
Right.
in comparison to all the other smaller regional territory
Yeah,
companies.
yeah.
So what did he do? He took the biggest and best stars from each company,
Yep.
provided them more money and a bigger platform to be seen.
Right.
With Junkyard Dog, Piper, Ventura,
Randy Savage.
Savage, the list goes on.
Yeah.
Superstar Billy Graham.
Billy
Right.
Graham, the
You know,
list goes
just
on, bro.
Fucking Bob Backlund.
Backlund,
Yeah.
yeah, bro. But even then, speaking of him,
Even Hogan, bitch ass.
just about to bring him up. Vince was like, yeah, we need a guy.
Yeah.
And who was the first option? Bob Backlund. He's a little too bland. A little
Yeah.
too bland for me.
Yeah.
Next option, Dusty Rhodes.
Please, they should have put it on
Motherfucking
him.
Dante McMahon laughed his ass off because I think that was his first time hearing Dusty Rhodes. So,
wow.
so when we were watching it, he was like, "Bro, Sun Hero has his fucking expression dead on."
So you thought I was playing when I was doing that expression.
Bro,
That's literally
bro,
how
I-
he talks, bro.
Bro, I don't even think it was a point of him thinking you were playing. He never heard Dusty talk.
Damn.
He just heard your expression of talking like him.
Godly.
So,
Let me tell you something, baby.
woo! That's the Mac and Dream.
I gotta
daddy.
Come on now.
I gotta give it to you right now, Dusty.
Bruh.
The man Dusty Rhodes, what you heard on the documentary, baby, that was him. That was all him, baby. He was talking. He was talking.
You damn right.
Don't
bullshit.
think ever while you looking at your phone, baby. You need to look at me because I'm trying to do what Dusty Rhodes did, daddy.
Trying to reach out through the TV screen, whatever the fuck he was
Reach out
saying.
through the screen, baby.
Vince said himself, Dusty didn't take advantage of it, so he couldn't put his faith in him.
I really don't think he really saw the superstar.
Fuck with Dusty.
He did not fuck with Dusty. I think because of
saying, why
his,
not?
because I think it was because of how his promo style. It wouldn't like on the bigger screen, on the bigger like scale of things. His promo style wouldn't have got over with the like mainstream audience to a certain extent. But
Yeah.
then, of course,
The third and final option
that fucking
was motherfucking
Big
Terry
blonde
Bollea.
bitch.
What a bitch.
Terry Holea.
Terry Holea.
Terry Holea. Yeah,
Big blonde bitch from California.
that man was bald already.
Yep, at 20. At
That's
20.
fucking crazy, but
His name was Sterling Golden.
Staring at a hole in hole.
Vince was like, nah, your name is Hulk Hogan now.
Yeah, because he a hole. He saw the hole in him. He finna hole him out.
And the
That's why.
and the company was officially built on his back, put on his back. And from then, it's like the shit grew and the shit grew. And Vince had the foresight, or at least the vision at least, to look at how everything was and just wanted more.
Yeah.
That was bruh, if there's anything that you can't say about Vince, you can't say he wasn't ambitious. He always wanted more.
Of course.
So,
Yes.
so entering pop culture shit into WWF. Whether it was the rock and wrestling, or bringing in Mr. T,
Yep.
Sidney Lauper. Yeah, bro, just putting everything on WrestleMania
Ali,
1.
my boy. Shout out to
Alice-
Muhammad Ali. Rest in
Alice
peace.
Ali.
What you talking about?
Cooper. Oh my God.
Alice Cooper, everything, bro.
Alice Cooper.
Like shit, I think that he financed everything in his house just to put everything in to WrestleMania 1.
Right. That was a big gamble.
Big
But that was
gamble.
gonna make or break him right there. That WrestleMania
And that shit was a
made
success.
the fuck out of him like crazy. And that event was so big that two didn't compare, even though they was in multiple cities.
Yeah, that was a risk.
That was a huge risk, and
No,
goddamn.
no, wasn't that 3?
No, that was 2. 3 was Andre and the bitch.
Okay. Yeah.
2
Two-
was the bitch and King Kong Bundy.
Okay, because I thought 2. Well, that was probably one of the.
They did- yeah, it was
WrestleMania
multiple
2
ones.
had 3 different.
It was 4, like
arenas.
New York, Chicago, Cali,
Right.
LA, Los Angeles.
Comparison to the first one, it was a failure.
We ain't never
As
doing
the-
this again.
Right, right.
We ain't never doing this
Very.
again.
Now, I will say this: the idea was very
Genius.
good. It was a genius idea.
The
It
game
just
changed at the time.
right, but I feel like his mind was too advanced for what technology.
Way too advanced.
At the
bro.
technology and the other, what it was the 80s?
It was the
late
80s. It was
80s?
the early 80s. Early 80s.
No. Because
That was the mid 80s.
Mania 1 was 85.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, mid 80s. Yeah.
So that was like 86.
86,
Cause
yeah.
I remember, because Andre and the Hole was 87.
His mind was kind of like Jim said. His mind was
Way
was way
advanced.
too advanced for the time.
tech
Now
of the 80s.
that shit could probably be pulled off now.
Oh yeah, no,
Technology
no
is straight away.
question,
Oh, no question about
no
it.
fucking question. I'm surprised they haven't tried it again, but
But just
Anyway.
just his want to become bigger and grow and grow. GM referenced it. The Hole and Andre going into WrestleMania 3. Fucking not Hogan, but McMahon literally going up to Andre and literally coursing him out of retirement.
bruh, the man went to
Was it
Andre,
Princess Diary or some shit?
something like that. I need to
some
watch
shit.
that movie. But Andre was retired at that time.
Mad back pain.
Mad excruciating back pains. The man just kept growing because he had that disease and shit. So, he just wanted to do movies and retire from the ring and, do his thing. Vince, goddamn it ass, was like, I need a villain, and goddamn it, Andre, look, come with me. I'll pay for your surgery. You're gonna have I give you the biggest check
Possible.
ever. And then guess what? Guess what arena we got? Andre like, yeah, what? Junk said 93,000.
93,000.
I'm in.
I'm in. I'm in.
That's it. And it's like, and then with that number, it's that number.
Yeah, grain of salt.
Man, that number is, and it's still to this day, I be like, when they do this, attendance shit, oh, we got 93,000, we got 120,000. I be like,
you gotta look good for the television.
are they counting the people in the back? The fucking
No,
the
not-
catering and
they
fucking
they
the
count the people that's
janitors.
actually, like, out there.
Nah, I mean, I think they counting the roster too. The fucking, I think they, because everybody. I mean, it wasn't 93,000. It was like 70, 80,
They
roughly 83.
They gotta make it look good for television.
I mean, 83
like
is
73,000 isn't a lot of fucking people.
exactly
Not big enough.
It's not big enough anymore.
Not big enough.
I can't say 100,000 on it. Said 93.
Guys, they interviewed a lot of people for this documentary, and one of them was the infamous or famous, however you feel about him, Dave Meltzer, which is like in a lot of wrestling fans' eyes, just a revered journalist, reporter on pro wrestling since the 80s.
They hate that, man.
Hate that nigga.
Oh my God. They
I
hate
respect
this,
him.
man.
He really made something. He made nothing out of something.
Yeah.
True. The Wrestling Observer newsletter is still popular to this day.
They
Right.
hate this, man. Oh my God.
So
Still ain't gave a 6-star WWE. Crazy.
So it's like he always wanted more. He always wanted more. Always wanted to try more, do more.
Right.
And whether that be at the risk of his relationship with his family or the risk of the wrestlers. Because around this time, it was a 7-day week type of gig on the road. Ooh, 7 days a week.
10 days on, 3 days off.
10 days on, 3 days
Are you
off,
fucking
bro.
serious, yo?
Body just.
And this is the 80s. This is not like they got, the shit that we got now, or the shit in the ruthless aggression era, where it's like mass shit online. You can look at it, see, or mass shows on different channels and shit. They just doing what they had, pay-per-views in the
like,
Texas and Tuesdays
it's
and
kinda like
Saturday night main
It's kind
event.
of like house. It's like what we call house shows now.
Right.
But it was just. But at the time, that was their way of like
They had
getting around.
mad house shows
Yeah.
before
Pretty much.
Raw.
Pretty much everything was pre-taped. So.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was like those back then. Those were like what we call, like I said, what we call house shows.
House shows,
Right.
live events,
Yeah.
So, but that's what they were doing.
But the business, his business, WWF, was growing.
Yeah.
Just because his ambition to want more, and the wrestlers constantly putting themselves on the line like that.
Paying them mad money,
But goddamn, at what cost?
What fucking cost?
What cost?
Can't even enjoy this shit, really.
your body.
Your time.
Which kind of led to like the beginning of like the first major public whoopsie, the steroids trial.
Oh yeah.
Because you got motherfuckers, including the Hoe and the Warrior.
He was the main. He was the main person behind like the whole steroid shit.
Yeah.
And I've seen like little bits and pieces before the actual documentary about that trial, and it's literally like, man, the Hoe didn't make it look too good for WWE at that time.
No, he didn't. Especially when we went on Arsenio Hall.
Yeah.
That nigga lied like a motherfucker 2 times, bro. You that big off of 2 times, just get the fuck out of here.
But even still, by that time, just on the creative front, the fans were tired of Hogan. So by the time the trial started,
man, that was
Hogan wasn't even in the company.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Seeing that type shit is like, man, growing up as a kid, you don't really just, I don't know. It was just crazy to see that, because it's like wrestling fans ain't never changed. It's always been the same.
Exactly.
It's always been the same shit. They always try to make shit like, oh, they love this bitch ass nigga the whole time. Like, no, they got tired of that whole ass nigga too. Get him the fuck up out of here.
Niggas got tired of Austin. Niggas got tired of
Austin?
Ray. Yeah. Bro, you said wrestling fans ain't never changed, bro.
But that's Austin though.
We're kids.
When you at the top for so long, like people do want to see new.
True.
And it's not only in wrestling, but just like
just in general.
In general.
Yeah.
If you've been at the top for so long, people just want to see somebody else new to like take that mantle.
Right.
It's a recurrent cycle.
Yeah.
With John Cena, shit.
Yeah.
Exactly, bro. The world is much bigger than the internet.
Right.
But like, I mean, damn, bro. Like, if we were adults at that point in like the fucking mid to late 90s, who's to say we wouldn't have been tired of like, bro, are these niggas fighting? Yeah, bro, Austin McMahon shit. Bro,
if
these niggas fighting again every week, bro?
Yeah. But that was a really hot time in wrestling. I mean, for everybody.
It was.
Demographic was, the 18 to 34 demographic was insane.
It was, and then like, wrestling just wasn't as popular up until that point. Like when the boom hit in the 90s, everybody, like all that shit didn't matter.
Right.
And you can contribute that boom to Eric Bischoff.
Yep.
Eric Bischoff became the president and on-screen manager of WCW. But he also had billionaire Ted backing him.
Billionaire Teddy.
So what did Ted do? Broke out the checkbook.
Go get
Mid-90s.
Go get that nigga.
Got a world class championship wrestling. WCW, became what it was.
And you know what's crazy? Eric Bischoff was a WWF employee before he did that.
All Nah, dude, we've all ran through each other before.
That's
not,
crazy.
Whoa, not like
Hey,
that.
yo.
Not like, whoa.
Yo.
Hey,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Don't.
do
Not
not.
like that. Not like
Don't
that.
make
do
sense.
Not
not.
like that.
Say, yeah, that makes sense.
I was
Why would you
trying,
press that? That doesn't.
I was trying to do that.
No, that was you. Hey, yo.
All right, no Diddy,
Not like that.
no baby oils,
Jeez.
no Diddy.
I'm not shocked to see that Eric Bischoff had a fucking audition for him.
Yeah,
That was the biggest
crazy.
company at the time. So
true.
still, you'd be a fool to not try.
True.
But Eric came on. When he did, he got his way up, and he started doing something that was very, very fucking full circle. Because we just said when Vince Jr. got hands on WWF,
Yeah.
what do? Went around the country, grabbed the biggest and best wrestlers from each territory, took them on to his shit.
Yep.
Eric Bischoff was like, shit, Hogan, what the? Shit, we go
Fly down to Florida, Disney World and shit. See what's going on.
while he's recording the show, let me go down
Thunder
there
in
and,
Paradise,
Thunder
bro.
in fucking
Nigga, you already in fucking Florida. You're not really feeling the whole
Right.
actor shit.
Right.
Bro, come on back to wrestling, bro.
I got you.
Bigger money, lesser days,
Lesser
bro.
days,
Come
bro.
on, bro.
Big money, less days. You can't beat that.
And then everybody from Macho Man, Hall, Nash, fucking Piper, bro. Just
Flair.
anybody, Flair, anyone who made their name in WWE,
or still was good enough to go.
still good enough to go. Because Vince had a thing about age.
Yeah.
Because Macho Man stopped wrestling in WWF when he did because Vince thought he was too old.
Right. He wanted to put him on
Wanted to
commentary.
put him on commentary.
And I thought that was bullshit.
Macho Man was like, yeah, fuck that. I don't like
I'm
that
out.
shit.
I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm trying to be in the ring, bro. This
Right.
is my
he kept-
love.
like,
This is my
I feel
passion.
good.
Yeah.
Kept going till he was like, shit. Macho was still in, like, he was in his 40s in WCW.
Yeah.
Same with Hogan. So
Wild, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
like,
But yeah, bro, Eric Bischoff did his thing to build up WCW to become a real threat. How much of a threat? There was a little streak that happened.
Yep.
And they laid it on thick.
What was it? I think that's the name of his podcast.
83 weeks.
72,
No, 50.
83.
15.
44, 83 weeks. WCW Nitro, or just WCW in general.
General, NWO,
Were
all that in
fucking
general.
slaughtering. I can't talk anymore. We're just dragging WWF in the ratings
Yep.
because what was being presented, WCW younger,
Yeah.
more edge,
Extreme.
bro, just more reality based shit.
Yep.
What was WWF still doing? The hokey,
cartoony.
Doink the Clown,
Yeah.
Duke the Dumpster. Everyone was a fucking job.
What was Kane Dennis?
Isaac Yanko,
Isaac
a fucking
Yanko.
evil dentist.
Get the fuck out of
And
here.
on top of that, not only was it live.
It wasn't live. It was taped.
Oh.
Yeah, WWF was taped.
Yeah, and WCW was live.
Not
Yeah.
only was he live, he would low down, tell him what happened on the show.
Eric Bischoff
That
would give
was-
away the results
That was
to
ruthless.
WWF Raw.
That was ruthless. He just
Yep.
like, well, he beat him.
Snore, bored,
Ain't no
stayed
need
here.
to change the
Lame.
channel.
Mankind defeated Aldo Montoya. Woo!
Whoa.
Stay here on
Stay here on
Nitro.
WCW. We gonna see Goldberg
Come on,
run
bro.
through these motherfuckers.
And
Let's
it
go.
worked.
We live, you never know what's gonna happen.
True.
It worked.
True.
That appealed.
True.
The Hogans
True.
are gone. All this shit is happening.
Yep.
And then, this
Steroid shit hit
the
crazy.
steroid shit hit. But
Yeah.
damn, Vince got through it. He won the steroids trial.
Mm-hmm.
But back to his company wasn't really on shit.
No,
Nope.
no.
Nope.
Not the Montreal, but the current call happened, changed history.
Yes.
Because Razor and Diesel were out the door.
Yep.
And that happening caused Hunter Hearst Helmsley to be punished. The rumored winner of the King of the Ring that year. But who took his spot? Stone Cold Steve
You
Austin.
goddamn right.
And the infamous 316 quote was born,
You damn right.
which was the start of the turnaround that WWF needed. You add that on with D-Generation X,
Yep.
the whole Shawn versus Bret thing.
Yep.
Now we're getting more reality based. Now we're getting more edgy.
Right.
More attitude. Attitude era's here, people.
Yep.
And this time,
Shit finna get crazy.
this time, bro, it really, the docu-series really hammered home the fact that Vince was all business. It didn't matter what happened. It didn't matter if I had to screw one wrestler over because he didn't want to lose to his opponent, or if that person's brother tragically died
Yep.
in the ring.
Yep.
Business over
Or
everything. Brett screwed Brett, which birthed the Mr. McMahon character.
Yep.
And when it came to Owen Hart, Jesus Christ.
Man.
Yeah.
Hearing Vince actually say, well, one, it happened in a blackout, so the fans really didn't see, but the fans didn't come to see a person die.
Superstars die. They want
came
to see entertainment. Yeah.
While I did not know this until this docu-series. Owen's blood was still on the
Still
fucking
on the
mat.
fucking mat.
Yep.
The look on Undertaker's face when he looked at this shit was
Jeff
just.
Jarrett,
This
bro.
shit made me about to fucking tear up. Like he was about to break. He was finna break. He
Bro.
was like, "This is fucked up."
And maybe wrestling fans have known about the whole Owens blood shit being on the mat for years because it's happened a long time ago.
Yeah.
I personally did. I've never gone out to watch matches on this show just
Me
because of
neither.
what fucking happened.
Yeah, me neither.
Having Jeff Jarrett try to cut a promo about titties, but first take his glasses off, the worry, the tears in his eyes, and
Deborah, poor baby, she was just
Bro,
breaking. Damn, bro, that shit.
Vince
That
at
was
this
fucked up.
point was business over everything.
That was fucked up.
But
Yeah.
but with that attitude, with that kind of mentality, he went on to buy WCW.
Yep.
Because on top
Big
of
shark.
Austin becoming a thing, just that whole period of the Attitude Era, you had DX, you had the Brothers of Destruction, you had
The Rock,
Mankind,
you had Stone
you had
Cold,
Rock,
you
you
had
had Triple H, you had the New Age Outlaws,
Yep.
you had Al Snow, you had Rikishi, Tuku, the Hardys,
Lita,
Edge,
Trish,
Christian,
yeah.
bro, all
Come
these
on.
folks, bro.
Come on now.
All the crazy shit that Vince was doing.
Yep.
The whole shit bringing Linda in because
Yep.
Linda didn't want to be a part of this shit. She's not the
Right.
best actor.
Right.
But Vince,
But I like that about him, about her character.
True.
Yeah. It made it feel more real.
Vince would use anyone if it could benefit the product in the business, even
Yep.
his own fucking family.
Yes. Yep.
Shane, Stephanie, Linda. They all at one point became on-screen characters.
Yep.
Shane, God,
Joe Jackson wrestler. Yes.
what a tangled web we weave. What a full circle moment. Now Shane was now in the Vince spot, the Vince
Yep.
Jr. spot of just wanting to get my fucking father's love.
Yep.
So yeah, I wanted to join the business because I wanted my father's love,
Right.
his respect.
Yeah.
You gotta take all these crazy bumps
Yep.
just to get that pat on the back, that good fucking job.
And all them years it took for him to finally get that at WrestleMania. What?
2016.
Yep. After
32.
that match. Yeah. After that match with Undertaker.
Right.
He finally got that hug and that respect and all this shit. It's like, damn, it took you that long to do this shit, bro?
Shane was always in pursuit of his father's love.
Yep.
Even to the point of which in the mid-2000s, the UFC was in a bit of financial peril. Came to WWE like, hey, bro, we on the market. What you want to do, bro?
Oh,
Shane looked
man.
at like, hey.
Hey, bro, we got the
Bro, I
bank.
got it.
I got bricks. What we trying to do?
I got what?
Huh?
I got it. What we doing?
Yeah.
And Vince, no, that's a real sport. They're actually hurting each other. That's barbaric.
Like the motherfuckers that you got employed, independently contracted, I might add, are not hurting themselves.
This is entertainment.
Come on, I just want to kick him in his
This is
fucking
entertainment,
teeth,
pal.
dude. That shit hurt. Shit hurt. The shit hurts. And then an MMA person has said that pro wrestling hurts worse than MMA. Yes, because you throwing your fucking body around and giving yourself to a whole other person to throw around. And taking chair shots and throwing yourself to the fucking mat.
Yeah.
And on top of it, the wrestling schedule.
Oh my
the way
God.
it is in UFC, what, one fight probably a month.
Every 6 months.
every 6 months.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a month of preparation or some shit.
You get months of preparation.
Months of preparation, but you ain't getting there really on the road.
On the
in wrestling.
road. Your preparation is
Day after day
the
after
match.
day.
Every day. That's your
So,
preparation.
It came down. It came down to a confrontation between Vince and Shane, where Vince literally gave Shane a knife and told him, "Hey, you want this? Right here, right here. Go ahead, because this is what you're gonna have to do. If you're not capable
Big
of taking
shark.
me out,
Animalistic
then,
type shit.
hey, I can't even consider you for the role because
That's
I was
passion.
willing to do that to my dad if he didn't play ball.
That
So
is-
if you won't consider doing it, get the fuck out of here then.
I respect it. That's sick. That's crazy.
It's business.
It's business.
It's
I
business.
respect it.
Think
It's
Stephanie would have
business.
did it. Think Stephanie would have
Yeah, Stephanie.
Hey, Stephanie
Stephanie would have
had,
stabbed the shit out of that man.
Stephanie had her own
Oh,
shit,
that's all
bro.
I do?
Stephanie had her own shit.
Yeah,
She even said, like, yeah, my dad was a lot harder on Shane,
Yeah.
but Stephanie had her own shit.
Yeah.
Being brought into the company was gonna, kayfabe marry Test.
Yeah.
But they thought story-wise, like, where do you go from there? What's the
Right. Triple
what's
H just stepped in
the
like,
end
let me
do this.
How about
let me take you in.
how about drug your daughter,
Roofie her and marry her in Vegas.
take her to Vegas.
and marry
Try
her?
to marry.
We had a wonderful time.
I
It's just not-
think it's called a
if we did
shotgun
it-
wedding. I think.
It's like if we did
Maybe.
it's how many times?
Yeah, just that line was really fucked up.
Very.
Yeah, think about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at
How many
look
times
at
we
it
consummate
now.
our
And she has no memory. Hey,
Customate the marriage.
that's the R word, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Because clearly,
SA,
in
baby.
kayfabe, that's
That's
SA,
what that
baby.
is.
Because in kayfabe, Stephanie has no recollection of this.
That is
But you
terrible.
have
We
Triple H.
thought,
And we laughed at
and
this
we
shit, and we
thought
thought
that
it was
shit was the most
hilarious. We
hilarious
thought
thing.
entertain. What the fuck was wrong with us?
we were young.
We were young. We were
We
kids.
were fucking young.
We were
We
kids.
didn't
We didn't think
understand
about it.
that.
Customate the marriage. Ha ha.
Our parents at the time and adult figures, they understood that and was like, oh, fuck no. What the
Yeah.
fuck is this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we were kids. We didn't realize until we became older and watched that shit. And I was like, damn, that's fucked up.
Stephanie, that was one of the things that Stephanie had to endure. On
Right.
top of the blatant, like, sexualization of her
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
and the reaction she would
boy.
get from the crowd. And,
Call her
and
whore,
most
call her
times,
slut,
all
call
that
her
shit.
everything.
Running train.
Running
and,
train, man.
It
just
really makes you think
Foul.
about
Very degrading.
all the shit that she had to endure.
Yeah.
Jericho's bottom fiend trash bag whole shit.
Oh my
That is
God.
still your daughter. No,
I
it's not.
mean,
That's an
like,
on-screen
That's
character.
on screen, yeah.
like just to be in Gorilla, just to hear that shit, like, and you like, that's what you say. It's like, you
And that's
know,
your daughter.
That's your daughter, man. Like out there.
that's not-
No, that's an on-screen character,
pal.
No, that's Stephanie. That's not my daughter.
Stephanie said it herself. She calls him Mr. McMahon at work and Dad at the house.
Wow, yeah.
So it was almost like you had no choice but to compartmentalize who you were talking to,
Right.
depending on the setting. Even that, the whole thing with Triple H, where it's like, okay, we're kayfabe married, but you know that's how people get to know each other. If you gotta be with each other all the time for wrestling, you get to know each other.
Right.
And they actually, got together and really fell for each other.
Yep.
And it's coming up on their wedding. Vince had the idea
I'll put it on
Because-
pay-per-view.
because business over everything.
Right.
Yeah, let's put your wedding on pay-per-view.
No.
Stephanie, fuck no. Adamantly said
No,
no.
we're not doing that. No,
We're not
this is
doing
a
that.
personal moment.
And
We're not
Triple
doing
H,
this.
thinks, or his theory was, the fact that Stephanie rejected that,
Oh god.
it was the reason why in early 2003 they had a feud and they ended up
Yeah.
having a match
no
6
mercy.
days before Hunter and Stephanie's their wedding.
Vince and Stephanie and beat the dog out.
Yeah, looking back, very uncomfortable.
Very.
Linda said that, hey, if you black her out or break anything on her, I'm divorcing your ass on the spot.
On the
On the
spot.
goddamn
I
spot.
don't even think that even penetrated Vince's mind. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
This
he
is
didn't care.
this is
Right.
work. This is
Right.
work.
Yeah.
But still, like, like those two things when it comes to Shane and Stephanie, that just incorporates or just brings to light how much shit that they had to endure being raised by Vince McMahon. On top of the ongoing legal issues. And again, he will bring anyone in if it could benefit the product. Sable, Rena Lesnar sued the company for sexual harassment. They got through that shit, brought the bitch back.
Yep.
Brought her back.
Even mentioned it on
Stephanie
screen.
mentioned it on screen.
You brought her back after she sued for sexual harassment. I was like, damn, wow.
Like, and it was just like, bruh, like nothing didn't happen.
Nothing happened.
Like,
Nothing happened. Like business as usual.
Yep.
Like she came back as if like I just did not sue these folks.
I just took a little break. I just went on vacation.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm back now.
That's wild, man.
Nothing was happening, but it wasn't because no one was trying. Phil Mushnick was the head reporter or the main guy leading the charge, exposing
Phil what?
Phil Mushnick.
Mushnick.
That is his name, Phil Mushnick. I'm
Mushnick.
not stuttering. I'm not fucking up nothing. No, that is his name. Phil Mushnick was the head guy, the lead charge in exposing the WWF. The assumed or the alleged sexual assault that was going on. Whether it was the men, where I forgot the guy's name, but I think he was like a fucking the whole fucking ring boy scandal. Where I think an announcer or a referee
bringing in
young boys
to set up the ring, but he was molesting them.
Exactly. And Pat Patterson.
He
Another
was
sick fuck.
behind that.
The shit that he was doing, and Tony Atlas.
Bro.
Tragic.
That's so fucked up.
Tragic. He said, I hated Pat Patterson because he kept grabbing my pecker. The interview was like, well, why didn't you tell anybody? Who am I telling?
Who the fuck am I?
He's the booker.
He's the booker. Who am I gonna tell? Who am I tell? Vince?
That's Vince's boy.
Vince just gonna laugh.
Vince will laugh at that shit. Like, oh, pal.
Oh, pal.
He's just playing around.
Just hide it.
So I had to just deal with it.
Right.
Because it costed you, it was at the risk of your spot. If you didn't wrestle, you didn't eat.
Basically.
But Phil Mushnick
Family feud.
was fucking, he to this day, Vince hates Phil.
Yeah.
And Phil does not care for the WWEF or Vince McMahon.
True.
Because all the shit that was happening, the steroid shit, the shit with the fucking announcer, well not the announcer, but the fucking homeboy that came up to the event was like, hey bro, this shit ain't real. This shit ain't real.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker.
real.
Ringside.
Ringside.
See, people, this not real. This look at this.
All
look at
this
this
shit, bro. All this shit. Phil Mushnick, like, give it. I'll expose all these motherfuckers.
Right.
But still,
right.
wrestling was never viewed as important enough to put more eyes on it.
Yeah,
It wasn't.
right.
I guess
Except when somebody dies.
and even then, because Owen's fucking death didn't get that much coverage.
It didn't.
That's wrong. That's wrong.
It did.
This
But
shit
in the
cut.
grand scheme of things, compared to how shit has been viewed, Owen's death was just a quick moment of, whoopsie, sorry.
Yeah.
It wasn't our fault. It was the fucking
Manufacturer who made the
manufacturers who
vest
made
and the thing,
pulley.
the harness and shit.
It was fucked up.
It was them, not us. It was them.
It's fucked up.
It was them.
Then,
We sued them for blaming us.
right.
And we're gonna sue Martha Hart for suing us because what the fuck did we do, man? It was an accident.
Man.
Fucking
And Martha,
scumbag.
and Martha to this day do not fuck with
Don't
them.
you fucking show my husband. Yeah,
You better not put him in a
y'all-
2K game.
Bro, y'all might have, we came to some kind of agreement so y'all can release some kind of DVD about Owen. I think in like 2018, 19, some shit.
Yeah.
But since then, like, bro, don't mention my fucking husband.
Right.
AEW, yeah, y'all got it.
Yeah.
The Owen tournament, y'all got it, bro. Do that shit.
Do your
Vince
thing.
McMahon and those bastards who took my husband away from me, they don't have the privilege of showing him.
Right.
Which again gave Brett mad credence. Fuck Vince McMahon.
Right.
But still, everything that was happening. But at that point, again, it was essentially like a whoopsie. Hey, that wasn't intentional. But bam, let's go a little bit into ruthless aggression.
Yep.
What was happening then? Eddie Guerrero dies.
Yep. Big
Chris
Boss
Benoit.
Man dies.
Tragedy.
Chris
Like,
Benoit died.
Tragedy.
yeah.
And that got more coverage, at least in my memory, because I was a lot older when the Chris incident happened
Yeah.
than I was for fucking Owen. Chris got a lot of fucking attention just because
It was a tragedy.
it was a tragedy.
It was like the fact that he, not saying that Owen wasn't a tragedy, but this right here on the grand scheme, like he took out his family,
Than himself.
like, and then of course the news is gonna jump on it because they want to say steroids, because also with the whole steroid thing, the WWFE wasn't the only organization that was going through this steroid shit, because the NBA, NFL, baseball, hockey, they was all going through that bullshit too. But they quickly blamed that shit on roid rage when it came to Benoit, and it's like that shit was everywhere.
And we found out that's when niggas started becoming familiar with CTE.
Yep.
So that's, that was
If
unfortunate.
you look at the
And
footage of
Shout out to Chris Nowinski, bro.
Yeah.
He said it himself in the series. Like, hey, I was there. Had a couple concussions. They showed his last one, Royal Rumble 02.
Yeah.
He was meant to take a double drop kick from Edge and Mysterio. But I think Mysterio attached to him quicker.
L03, wasn't it?
Yeah, 03. And, Mysterio hit him first. He fell. Edge was still coming down at the same time. Slid right across his face. Concussion and broken nose.
Yep.
Took him out.
Yep.
And he essentially, I think he said he told Vince about it. He told, the one of the old school guys in the back, the producers, and they were like, yeah, bro, this is what happens.
Yeah.
Like, this is what you go through as a wrestler.
Yeah. Like it's normal.
Get on the road, nigga.
Yeah.
We got a show tomorrow.
Yeah. Take some aspirin.
Yeah.
Get your ass to the next city. Get some rest. Be at the next arena at 1:00 or 12, whatever the fucking time was.
And from then, from the moment that Nowinski got released, he made it his new life goal to study the brain as far as how it's affected by concussions and just the wear and tear that we all put on our brains just as we get older, and it slowly but surely deteriorates.
And the fact that if you on certain part of the documentary when they talk about that, Vince really pissed me off when he said that he don't know how Benoit got the CTE, and talking about everything was a work, and then Hulk Hogan bitch ass and want to demonstrate, this is work, everything's a work. And you can clearly see that this man's head is just bouncing off the fucking mat like it ain't
Every
shit.
night when he
Every fucking, bruh, they had a highlight reel of this man falling, and the first thing to hit the fucking ground is his head. With them doing the diving headbutt, him taking any fucking move, a military. Somebody had him in a military press and dropped him. Dropped on his fucking head first.
On a chair.
On a chair.
Supposed to happen.
And bruh, and it's like when you go through all of that,
Every fucking night, 300 days in a year.
You will understand why that man had
20 plus years.
Man had the fucking brain of a goddamn all-time
Mush.
80-year-old.
Mush.
He was in his early 40s, bro.
Yes.
He didn't hit 40 yet. He 39.
Good point. My bad. Good point.
So all of that, and then even the Trish Stratus stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't get a chance to watch this documentary as much, but some of the points that have been made of stuff that I've already somewhat viewed on my own accord.
These are stories that's been told before.
Yeah. So it's like, there's a lot of things. I'm hoping that they covered the Trish Stratus situation.
She talked about her entry point into it, and just that time where women were not viewed as competitors. Y'all were eye candy.
Y'all were sex symbols, and just. I'm so glad we came from that. Jesus,
he was 40. I'm sorry, he was 40.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I want to make sure.
She was brought in as a sex symbol, as a mistress.
Right. Yep. The Vince.
Making her bark like a dog, doing all this other sexual shit. Clearly, or as she put it, she was clearly uncomfortable doing a lot of that shit.
Yeah.
But I'm working with the boss. This is the guy that runs everything, so
I'm getting paid.
I'm getting paid, and I don't want to
lose my spot.
lose anything.
I'm on TV every like I'm that motherfucker right now.
And then you also got to play in the part that WWE at that time was the end all be all.
Yes.
We didn't have other options. We had other options back
He
then,
bought
but
them.
it wasn't
But he bought him.
that too. But
Bought 'em.
but we had other options back then, but that wasn't of the magnitude that WWE was. So to everybody that was like, man, I gotta apply because I gotta comply to what this man want me to do.
Right.
I
Nowhere else to
can't
go.
go nowhere else.
because he just brought up another fascinating part of the show Docu-Series. He's competitive. And by the time WrestleMania 17-01, God, man, at least before that event, WCW was a withering mess.
Yep.
By that
We're not
point,
even gonna
WWF
talk
was
about
just
that. Jeez.
killing them in the ratings.
Yep.
So much to the point that, yes, he bought WCW. But Bruce Prichard said himself, Vince thrives on competition.
Yep.
So what did he do? He wants more. He's ambitious.
Get buried.
So what did he do? The XFL.
Yep.
His next business venture.
Wait. Let's say even before the XFL, that man was ambitious and hungry in the early 90s. The man made the WBF.
Right as the steroid shit broke out.
Right as the
So
fucking
that shit was
steroid
up
shit
and
happened.
It was fucking
Fucking
gone.
down quickly as hell.
And this is the
Fucking
first
Lex.
time I ever heard of this.
You never heard about
The WBF? That
was-
shit.
that was the
man.
first time I ever heard about
And
it.
fucking Lex Luger
It's
was
so
going to be the
80s.
poster boy for
head.
that shit.
Yes.
He was going to be the poster boy
It's
for the
so,
WBF.
and I don't mean that in a bad way when I say it's so 80s, but like it's because I'm King Nas, but it's like it's so like Vince, sit your
dated.
ass down.
It's
No,
so
it was dated
like,
even then. to be
oh my
honest.
God,
Like
it was dated as it was happening.
for the 80s standard, late 80s at that time.
That was
that was like the early 90s.
That was
early
90s.
90s. Yeah.
Oh, that was dated even back then.
Right, and it's like he had them
Like-
dressing up as characters and trying to add.
See, nah,
that don't
that's
work
that.
for everything. Like, but
I don't. Man, this is crazy.
But still, he's fiercely competitive. So what? WWF New York, that whole restaurant shit, that didn't work. All right, cool.
that would have been nice.
XFL, okay, the first week of it, cool. WWF's football league, high ratings, high shit, everything high. The following week and going on, garbage. The ratings dropped. It was garbage football.
Terribly.
It was garbage.
Oh my
That
God.
whole lasted for one season.
Like, the season didn't even get done. Damn
Garbage.
near. Because
Garbage.
like, bruh, like, okay, that shit that you just said, the first show of XFL, I remember my granddad watching this shit, and he changed the channel. And it was like, I think it was like the second or third game that was saying he was just watching this shit. He was looking at it. He was just like, man, no, I'm
It's
gone.
bad football.
Bad football.
Bad football.
It was bad because it had wrestling elements in it, and it was
Yeah,
just
it's
like,
like, no, that through, yeah.
But still, again, that went fucking belly up.
Yeah.
But that's the thing about Vince. They referenced it. No selling. Bro, you take an L, cool.
Okay.
You keep going.
Yep.
He's always venturing
Forward.
forward. His words, his philosophy when it comes to this, and I don't want to say that I ironically agree with it, but his philosophy on losing and shit slipping up.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, man,
Okay.
if you woke up, you won.
Right.
What are we? I'm not comfortable looking backwards. I'm all
Yeah.
about moving forward.
Moving forward.
If anything
I
holds you
respect
down
it.
or hurts you, get it the fuck out the way.
I respect it.
You got to. That's,
I respect
that's a
it.
positive thing.
That's very positive.
Let
I
nothing
respect
or
that.
no one stop you.
Right. And it's like, that's what's so, what's the word I'm looking for?
Right, it's-
What's the word I'm looking for? They describe, JR described John Cena's run, polarizing.
polarizing, yeah.
That Vince is very polarized because in 1 minute I hear, yeah, he's a sex-hungry, maniacal motherfucker. Then I hear him paying the top doctors for Bruce Pritchard's wife cancer treatment. you know, at the time that she had the shit, you know, and it's like, and I hear, you know, him killing folks' careers, and I hear him saying motivational shit like that, and it's like,
Yeah.
that man is,
Like I said, the character, like you trying to say, the character is different from the actual person.
Yeah.
Like Vince McMahon is different from
Mr. McMahon.
Mr. McMahon.
I mean, it's like you're not trying to, like, you know, justify the stuff that he did do, you
Right.
know, at the end of the day, but it's like, you know, wrestlers have came out, said stories about Vince, you know, helping them in, you know, dark times.
Right.
And
True.
it's-
Father
it's
figure and all
it's
this shit.
crazy, you know, because the shit that's going on with him now, and then it's like, damn, well, he did this, he did some foul shit to this person, but then he goes around and, like, you know, pay for Bruce Pritchard's mama's cancer treatment.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? You know, probably had helped the wrestler get out of debt. You know,
Yeah.
stuff like that. And it's like you caught in a crossroads with this man.
Right.
He
You
is,
know.
he's very much a complex figure. But
Very.
again, WrestleMania 2, he had the foresight to try to essentially run 3 different WrestleMania venues at the
One
same time.
Yeah.
Again, the foresight to try things new, the foresight to change shit when he felt it was time to.
Yeah.
So what happened after the Chris Benoit shit? It went to PG.
Yep.
It was
He took
actually
CTE seriously.
more targeted to the kids.
Yeah.
So-
So safer in the ring.
So gone were the headshots, gone were the swears, the edgy television, gone was the blood. It was more catered to a family as opposed to niggas like you and me.
right.
It was a family
The
oriented
18
show.
through 34 demographic.
Yes.
And boy, did we hated it, but
It
we
wasn't
Oh my
made for
God,
us.
it wasn't made
we
for
And
us.
they
understood.
referenced that. So yeah, the older crowd that made it came up in the attitude of ruthless aggression, yeah, they hated it. They wasn't
Yes.
fans of it.
Yes.
This whole Muppet show, the Muppets were
Actually, on the show.
guest hosts of Raw one week.
That
Right.
was so funny. I was like, wow.
Suffering succotash. Lord have
Oh
mercy.
boy.
But think of it like this:
Yeah.
when it first started, it was kind of how, like, marketed to kids and stuff like that, like clown, don't clown, different characters and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, but
then
you don't get away
when
with it.
WCW came around and said, "Hey, we gotta change something around because this childish stuff ain't working."
Right.
When they got WCW out the way, they said, "Okay, well, it's still going. I think it's time for us to go back how we used to be. Maybe it'll work."
But that's the crazy thing about it. One of the things about Vince that really, I guess, fucked with me was the fact that he'll clearly be responsible for something, but because of certain things, he'll hide behind the technicality of it. So you can't really say he's wrong.
Right.
The whole steroids thing. He
Yeah.
never outright told his guys to take steroids.
Yeah.
But it was heavily implied.
Uh-huh.
The whole kid shit.
Oh,
Kids are watching WWE any fucking way,
Right.
whether you target it towards them or not.
Yeah.
So the Attitude Era, motherfuckers saying suck it, crock chops, middle fingers.
We did that.
Kids were doing
We
that.
did that.
Yep. And I got in trouble at school for it.
We
did
fucking
that.
all did, bro.
Yep.
So the fact that he hides behind the wall of technicality, it really kept him out of a lot of shit.
And then, yeah.
Really saying,
it really
you want your
did.
kids to watch this on you. It's
Yeah.
your fault. You got your kids watching
Yeah.
this. This ain't our fault.
He always hid behind the wall of technicality until 2021. The first remnants of a lawsuit, first remnants of allegations being thrown at Vince that he's paying, layman's terms, just paying former employees hush money to, to be involved in sexual activities with them.
Yeah.
The baby oil.
The baby oil
The
shit.
baby
Yeah.
oil.
That's not funny because people were actually affected by this.
Yes.
Yeah.
For clean terms, pretty much.
Right.
And at this point of the documentary, because it started filming in 2021.
Yeah.
So by the time that the first scandal was fucking released, Vince was gone.
Out of there.
Canceled the last interview. He was fucking gone.
Outta
Left
there.
as soon as he got notice of the shit and never came back.
Right.
Yep.
And then this is towards the end of it, man. Everything starts to come to pass where Bruce was asked, like, "Hey, did you enjoy the show?" No. How? Why not? Because like they was trying to make a mockery of Vince McMahon out there. everything that Vince has done to make this thing what it is, and that was just a 3-hour show of kicking Vince while he's down, essentially. Nah, the shit is out with Vince. Everything is out with Vince.
The cat is out the bag.
The cat is out, bro.
All right, and it's like the dude, yeah, he done a lot of good, but he's done a lot of fucked up shit as well.
Bro,
and he
I'm
got
not
a
even
lot
on
of blood in his hands.
that back and forth. Yeah, he's done this, but he's a bad guy, but he's not. No, that's a bad fucking guy right there.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck what he's done for wrestling.
Right.
Just like Hogan, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck what he did for wrestling.
Fuck
He's a
that
fucking
dude.
scumbag,
Yup,
bro.
bitch ass man.
I don't care if that's the reason I started watching or
Right.
Vince's vision of wrestling is why I'm still a wrestling fan. He's a
Right.
fucking scumbag, bro.
Exactly.
His vision was, got older. His vision was terrible.
Because you're older. But like, not necessarily can you blame him, but like, look at what this man has not only gone through, but survived and prevailed over. This is his shit. I defeated the government. I defeated all these death claims, all this other bullshit. Everyone fucking Phil Mushnick. Fuck you, bitch ass nigga. I've defeated
Even the
him.
shit in his childhood with
Even
his
the shit in
mom,
his
his
childhood.
stepdad, and all
I've
that
had to
shit.
defeat shit from the jump,
From
bro.
the jump. From the fucking jump. So all of that would turn you into a madman.
If I had to take my dad out of this shit, metaphorically,
Metaphorically.
what you think I won't do to you?
The man died before the first WrestleMania. I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
The day before Vince Sr. died, Vince claimed that was the only time he's ever heard "I love you."
Wow.
Vince is a very tortured soul,
Very.
but being as tortured as he is, it led him to doing some foul shit, bro.
Very.
Foul shit, professionally and personally.
Very,
He has blood on his hands
Yep.
from the death of so many wrestlers.
Yeah.
And the pressure he put on them
Yeah.
to do the shit every night,
Every
multiple
fucking night.
weeks, multiple months out of the
Multiple
year,
times in a day
Solid.
sometimes.
Knowing when their body was shutting down.
Knowing
Yup.
that shit.
Like,
Yep. Can
Just-
see them fucked up and still be like, hey, I need you in 3 more cities, then you have a day off. Then I'm gonna need you back after that day off. Just one day, nigga? Damn.
Not even that, because you still gotta make it home.
Exactly.
Yeah,
By the time you
but
get
then-
home, you gotta get right back on the damn plane.
Like,
Like, what the
just
fuck?
touchdown.
But hey,
Right.
this isn't a real sport. This is entertainment. This
Bruh,
is like the circus.
bruh,
This is just a show.
Bro, that shit makes me.
I don't care. I don't care what
man.
nobody say. That is this shit is a sport
Shit
because you
hurts.
have
It
to
is a sport,
fucking-
bro.
You have to
you
be
gotta-
athletic,
You gotta
and
be
this shit
athletic
hurts.
as hell, bro. You gotta like.
All right, that's qualify that shit as a sport. You gotta be athletic,
Anything-
and this shit hurts.
Right. Anything where you gotta run, jump, lift.
That's
Whatever
real,
shit.
bro. That's real.
You
Take
athletic,
real
bro.
athleticism. That's real fucking
You
pain.
athletic.
Man, we gotta wrap this up, man, cause we're getting low on film in a bit.
Okay.
But before we go, we would like to let you all get some words and hear some words from our esteemed former Dante McMahon, now
Yes.
known as Dante
Endeavor.
Endeavor.
All right.
You have the floor, sir.
Hey guys. I want to say that. Thank you. my headphones. All right.
Headphones Inception.
Basically, I agree with everything that you guys said. I was watching it with a couple of y'all, and like, it just goes to show you that in the suit of you wanting to be successful,
Yes.
you have to have a level of delusion, a level of insanity, a level of
You gotta have it like a screw looser too.
yeah, you
Couple
have to,
fries short
because
of a Happy Meal, bro.
if you want that kind of success,
Oh,
if you
God.
want that if you want that kind of success,
If you want that kind of success, where you take over everything, you will push over anybody.
everything's a stepping stone.
Everything's a stepping stone.
Because what Vince was able to do, you said it like y'all said it earlier. What he was able to do, you would have to really cross some people over to do so. You know what I'm saying? To have that kind of success, right? And that doesn't make him a good person. That
Not at
actually
all.
makes him a very horrible person.
Yes.
Because we've seen it. That we've seen examples of if you want to do good business, you can be a good person and still achieve success.
Right. Exactly.
Like, you don't have to fucking like step on people, ruin people's lives, ruin people's careers, and when it's brought
Without
to
a
you,
care.
Like when it's brought
without a
to
care
you,
in the world. Yeah.
you like, no, I didn't do that.
I was behind the wall of technicality. I didn't do anything.
Like what? Like I didn't ruin these guys' lives. Like I didn't do that.
And that's what makes me mad. Like, not accountability.
That
bro.
like watching it with them. That's what I was literally like yelling in the mic. Like, are you serious?
And it's like,
What?
Bro, we've known this about this dude our entire lives.
What?
We've known about him.
And I just think that regardless of that the success that you want, if you're a dick at the end of the day, bro,
What's the point?
that's like what was the
personal.
because all that work that you did will be at jeopardy because of how you treated people on your way up. The chickens will come home to roost.
They always do.
What's done in the dark will eventually come to light.
Yep.
And the light is out on this nigga.
And one thing that
Right as hell.
one thing that could there's this whole Diddy situation going on right now, and him and Vince stuff is very parallel right now.
Yes.
So Charlemagne said something that really stuck with me, and he was saying that if you have something to lose, act like it. Act like it.
You wouldn't have to like, and also learn to keep your private part in your pants, people.
Keep your dick in your pants, you nasty fuck.
I was trying to be clean,
but
Seven.
I want to say something. That very true, very true,
please.
very true. But
Please.
given how those two came up, how could you? How like
Everyone's come for me, and I've withstood everything.
I withstood the test of time. I had the power to make situations and people disappear, go poof.
I get
for
that.
decades. For decades.
And I've also brought people to better situations where they're household names. I've literally changed people's lives for the better and worse.
That shit don't work without me. It don't work without me.
So I'll put my dick wherever
Wherever the
please.
fuck I please. And sometimes forcibly so. I don't give a fuck. Do you know who the fuck I am?
You know who I am, bro?
That's
mindset, bro.
That's that mindset that awful childhood that they had. He told his own son, "You're gonna have to kill me, literally kill me. And if you don't, I'm even looking at you a certain way now.
Take that into consideration.
Cause you're not willing to do what it takes.
Cause I kill you
to keep this thing afloat. And by that time, they were billions up. Like to the point where, bro, nothing can stop us right now. Nothing. Like
This
even
was
if
mid 2000s. They were practically
nothing.
Eddie's death and Benoit's death be damned. They were still untouchable.
Lawsuits be damned.
Lawsuits but be damned. At him, not just the company. At him.
It doesn't fucking matter.
Because we're not a real sport. This is all a show.
You know what I'm saying? And
like a
so
circus.
that level of insanity, that level of delusion, that level, that fucking filter where people have tried to sue him, people have tried to like literally like rein in on his business and shut it down. He still brought him back. He still did whatever he could to keep the business up.
Everything was business. Nothing
Everything was
personal.
business. Fucking Paul Heyman said that the greatest relationship that he has, it's not with his family. It's with the business. It's with the business, my nigga.
Business, bro. If you got
And
some-
I advise people to watch it because just one, I look at it as a cautionary tale.
Well, another tale of just how absolute power corrupts
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
That,
And just how, but because it's some good that you can take out of this.
Clearly.
The good that I took from it is you just have to give it a fucking try.
Keep going.
You're gonna have to keep going. You're gonna have to give it a try. You're gonna have to take risks.
He said yourself, if you're not growing, go die. And that's a very brutal, harsh, in your face way of looking at shit.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not evolving, if you're not trying to evolve, you might as well be dead. You're wasting up space on this fucking globe.
And I just that's what I took from it. It motivated me in a way where it gave me what to do and what not to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I pretty much took from it. It's a damn good watch for anybody, honestly.
Yeah.
It's a damn good
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah.
It's a damn good watch.
If you're just a fan of like documentaries and docu-series, this is a damn good watch.
It is a damn good watch. I recommend everybody go check it out. It is on Netflix
Even
right
if
now.
you don't know shit about pro wrestling.
It don't even
This is
fucking
for the
matter.
wider audience.
Like,
It don't
yes,
even
and it's
matter.
really that wild where you're gonna be shouting at the fucking TV screen.
You're like, what?
Us wrestling fans are more than privy about these stories,
Yeah,
but the wider world isn't.
Yeah, and honestly, right quick before we cut off, I love the fact that you have these type of situations for people who don't necessarily know much about wrestling
Yes,
like that.
for sure.
So when you see like documentaries about mainly on WWE, you just get the behind the curtain look about everything. You be like, God damn, in most cases, it end up people that wasn't fans end up becoming fans.
Right.
Right. Because of watching these documentaries. So yeah. It's for the wider people, and I love seeing that shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like I think everybody should go peep it. It is a damn good watch. Final words from me. Keep it in your pants.
Keep it. Damn it.
Treat your people right.
Yep.
Treat your people right, because obviously Vince did treat most of his people right.
Fuck all that, bro. Stop it.
Stop
it. Stop all that. Hey, he did good. No, he's a fucking asshole.
Yeah, no. That's what I was getting at.
Hey, bro.
That's right.
Because
And that's the fucked up
MFP
thing
was doing
about
it, and like, man, even last night when we finished, I was like, man, I hate this wishy-washy shit. I fucking acknowledge the good that he did personally for my life with wrestling, but nah, bro, your personal will always outweigh your professional. He's a scumbag. Die blinding jail. Fuck that nigga. Fuck him.
And that's what I was getting at, because again, that just goes to that saying: if you have something to lose, act like it. You can't. Like, nobody is above anybody, regardless of what people may feel about that. Everybody is just trying to get through that 24 hours, bro. And you taking advantage of that and ruining lives where people have died. That blood is on your hands
Forever.
Right.
So it's fucking wild. Again, go watch it. And yeah, that's me.
Yeah, man. We're
Dante Endeavor, everybody.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna wrap up the YouTube portion. We're gonna get into this outro real quick, but before then, just want to say thank you all for watching another episode of the Chokehold Wrestling Podcast.
Motherfucking mob.
This documentary is entertaining as shit. It's sad.
Bananas.
It is sad. It's insufferable. It's depressing. It's just a fucking soup of emotions.
It's a roller coaster.
Definitely.
Definitely go watch it.
Yeah.
Definitely go watch it. You learn some.
Yeah.
Remember, keep it in your fucking pants.
Yep.
For everyone here at the mob, it's MG.
MFP.
Easy and Sunny.
If you got something to lose, act like the people.
Act like it.
We're the mob.
Act like you
like
got
it.
some damn sense, motherfuckers.
Thank you for watching another episode of CWP.
And don't ruin your legacy.
You will see videos pop up of previous CWP shows and just videos from the Silent Heroes Network. Click on either of them. You'll see any mixture of all of us.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Follow us on all socials at the Silent Heroes Network. On Twitter, we are Silent Heroes Net. On IG, we're on Chokehold Wrestling Podcast. One word.
All
no
lowercase.
Cap. No cap.
No cap.
Take care of the people you love.
Yes,
Please
please do.
And take care of your employees and just people around you, period.
Just
Work on being a better person.
Just be kind to people. Man.
Be kind.
And
be respectful.
don't ruin your fucking legacy. We out.
We out.